Have you ever played a game that turned out to be more than just a game? Deep in the heart of a dark forest, a group of thrill-seekers gathered around an ancient, worn-out Ouija board. The air was thick with anticipation, the only light coming from the flickering flames of a nearby bonfire. A sense of unease wafted through the air as they placed their trembling fingers on the planchette, the small wooden piece used to spell out messages. As if guided by an unseen force, it began to move, slowly spelling out a name that sent a shiver down everyone's spine. The name was Mary, a name as common as it was terrifying in this context. A legend circulated in this town, a story of a woman named Mary who vanished without a trace many years ago. Some said she was a witch, others claimed she was merely a victim of her time, but all agreed her spirit was restless. The group decided to tempt fate, deciding to play another popular game, Bloody Mary. They stepped into a nearby cabin, lit a single candle, and stood before a dusty, cracked mirror. As the flickering candlelight danced on their faces, they chanted in unison, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary." At first, nothing happened. Then, as the echo of their voices died away, the temperature in the room dropped. The candle flickered wildly before going out, plunging them into darkness. A sense of dread washed over them. The mirror cracked further, the sound echoing through the silent room. Then, in the pitch black, a woman's voice whispered, "Who calls upon Mary?" The voice was soft, yet it carried an edge that made the hair on their necks stand up. Panic set in. They tried to leave, but the door wouldn't open. The whispering voice grew louder. "Who calls upon Mary?" They were trapped, the whispering voice their only company. The voice began to tell a story, a chilling tale of a woman named Mary who was wronged, who sought vengeance. The voice painted a vivid picture of Mary's life, of her untimely death, and of the curse she laid upon the town. The terror was real. It was palpable. Just when they thought they couldn't bear it any longer, the voice stopped. The door swung open, and they were bathed in the light of the moon. They stumbled out of the cabin, gasping for air, their hearts pounding in their chests. As they looked back at the cabin, they saw a figure in the window, a woman dressed in clothes from a bygone era, her eyes glowing with an eerie light. She raised a hand, almost in a wave, then vanished. The thrill-seekers were left with more than they bargained for, a tale that was more than just a story, a game that was more than just a game, a ghostly encounter they would never forget. But what happened next? Well, that's a story for another time.